Hi everyone, I'm recording this video while I'm sitting on my bed and I'm watching Mad Men. Sorry for the excessive light. This is a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June. Let's see what we have. June, Taurus. What do we need to know about Taurus? Okay. I think you're going to find a time to play, or maybe you might end up meeting some friends or new people to hang out with. You can be very playful during this month, which is quite promising. Taurus. Oh, I told you, there could be interesting partnerships with other people. You could be expanding your community, your group of friends, you might be joining clubs and you might find someone there, I don't know, to date, hook up, I don't know, just to enjoy your youth, enjoy time with other people, these kinds of things. But I think this is you um, gaining more friends, expanding your community, which is always very nice. And the weather is perfect for that. Okay. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this? Partnerships. You could be gaining friends and at the same time, dating. These could mean two different things. You could be visiting some family members or relatives, What is this? What is this? Tell me about playfulness, playmates. You could be hooking up with someone if you're interested. But I think, with birds, I'm not entirely sure about storks. I don't know if they mate for life. So this could be a positive sign that some of you could find, could find someone who matches your energy, matches your goals in life. Other than that, you're again expanding your group of friends, or you could be meeting people at work that you get along pretty well. Okay. Okay. You're dealing with a spiritual person here. Okay, a spiritual, or maybe someone who's into astrology, like a spiritual sister, someone that you can really relate with. Okay, you could be Taurus if you can resonate with the energy of the High Priestess, because you're watching tarot cards reading. This could be you, okay? Or you could be someone who likes to, keep things just within you and your circle. Just keeping your mouth quiet all the time. That's what I'm getting with the High Priestess energy. Someone is coming to you. Quite fiery, quite passionate, if you know what I mean. Maybe they're drawn to this character of yours that's very, because the High Priestess has some kind of a level of intelligence in her, and people feel her wisdom wherever she goes. I'm not saying that all you Tauruses are smart, or I think, everybody has different levels of intelligence. Even dancing, skill in dancing is a different kind of intelligence. Speaking, being multilingual is a different kind of intelligence. You don't necessarily have to be a genius like Albert Einstein to be called intelligent, if you know what I mean. But someone here is drawn to you, okay? They like this quiet type energy that you have, this energy of wisdom that you're emitting, because here you're coming up here as the High Priestess. You could also be the Taurus who's seeking this kind of partnership, okay? You could be the Knight of Wands seeking a partner that resembles the High Priestess, someone that they can rely on during tough times, someone who's good with their words, someone who's High Priestess has this energy of knowing what's written in the books, but not being overbearing or intimidating to others. And there's a kindness, there's a humility, but there's also a sense of wisdom. And people recognize this person as she's wise. She doesn't talk too much. She doesn't want to reveal everything. But we know from the way that she carries herself, we know that she's intelligent in that manner. Again, maybe a person who's wise beyond their years, and this is about this playfulness and partnership. As I was saying, you could be dealing with two significant connections. But I was trying to describe this playfulness, this mouse. Maybe this is a new playmate, if you know what I mean. Maybe this is a new person that you could totally relate with, and you feel drawn to them. And vice versa, if you are the high priestess, somebody could be very drawn to you, seeking playmate in you. The high priestess is the playmate for this knight of wands. Okay, so take however you can resonate with these two energies. It doesn't have to be, it's not all the time that you are the one that's going to receive. You could be the one that's receiving, oh sorry, that's going to give something to another person. But this is about playing, interacting. So brace yourselves. You might meet someone who likes you for being who you are. Maybe for some reason with the energy of the high priestess, because they can be quite secretive, like you don't know exactly what they're doing. I can imagine someone is like a weird kid who's always quiet. You don't know what they're doing, and then they're into occult books, or they love to do things that other people don't fancy, or they keep things to themselves. Yeah, so if this is you, Taurus, if you can resonate with the energy of the high priestess, someone is drawn to your weirdness, or to your oddity, you being an odd object. Someone wants to be your playmate. Someone, maybe they want to hook up. I don't know. If this is something that you don't like, that's completely fine. But for this energy to come through in this reading, it might be a very significant person, and you might find a long lasting relationship because of this, because someone is drawn to your oddity, to you. But if you're being authentic with yourself, there's nothing wrong with being odd. I've always been a weird kid myself. I don't have friends, I don't have a huge group of people to hang out with, but I told this myself this morning when I woke up. I feel at peace, the kind of peace that I didn't have. I don't have social media. I don't have Instagram. I only talk to people on Messenger when it's important. I don't want to make myself available to everyone all the time. But back when I was younger, I would do that, always extending your hand and then the other arm, just for them to use you energetically, sometimes use you for the sake of material things, borrow money, which is I have no problem with. But of course, if it's an emergency, sure. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, yeah, you might find a playmate. It could be the opposite sex as well, because of the Knight of Wands. I always imagine this as someone, with their, this is the male genitalia. Okay, I have to be honest. I can imagine someone being very drawn to your secretive kind of living, to you being a mysterious woman. There you go. Someone here is very deeply drawn to your to this mysterious feminine energy. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there, because I might end up being sidetracked with a lot of things. Okay, so tell me about this Knight of Wands. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're gonna send you a message. Okay, it could be an invitation as well to hang out. Okay, maybe over the weekend, or coming in perhaps after 2 days, or maybe after 2 weeks. It might be too long if it's after 2 months. Okay, again, just be careful. It might be a hookup. If you're not interested, that's completely fine. Sometimes people are drawn to certain people with mysterious energies. Not everyone wants the loudest person in the room. With a judgment, it could be an invitation that might surprise you, like the same way that you can be very surprised because, like you feel startled when the trumpet is blown. This is, I wanted to say that universe can be very the universe can be very literal. So with a judgment blowing the trumpet, this person, when they send you a message or when they approach you, they could literally shock you, like, oh, I didn't notice you there. And then you didn't realize that they've been following you, that they've been they've been observing your route, where you do your jog, your walk. They've been observing, they've been monitoring you exactly where you go for a bike ride, or when you go to the gym to swim, or exercise. You didn't know. Whatever is coming to you, if it's a message, an invitation, or a simple tap on the shoulder, hey, can I get your number, it will come as a shock. Okay, but again, as I was saying, someone is drawn to this mysterious energy, mysterious feminine odd energy. So if you are the high priestess, um if you're the high priestess energy, Taurus, someone is drawn to you. And the high priestess is actually a very beautiful, feminine aura. So they might find you attractive as well. Okay, so yeah, to each their own. And love knows no boundaries. So if this person really wants you and desires you, who knows, it could be your forever partner, if that is something that you're open to receive. Again, this could be a shocking surprise. For some of you, somebody could be coming back because of the judgment card, and the judgment card is known to be a card of reunion, like here comes this person, only if you're interested. If not, this could be a new individual. Yeah, oh, I told you. Someone is coming. Someone is coming. And just do be careful. This, they might have some kind of manipulative behavior or characteristics, or someone who likes to take in charge, like, this is how we're going to do it, this is exactly how I want it to be done. Just do be careful, because this person might have that kind of characteristics. Or someone who loves to, because I already sensed earlier that maybe this person has been manifesting you to come to their life, or to meet someone like you. And then I saw the magician at the bottom of the deck. And furthermore, someone is coming. I told you, the cards don't lie. Someone is coming. Okay, this summer, this coming summer, when maybe when the temperature is at its peak, you might find yourself welcoming a new energy in your life. Again, seeking partnership, seeking friendship. It's like a time. What a time to be playful. Yeah, I just need to clarify the sun. What is the sun? The sun, Ace of Swords, the sun. The sun, it fell in reverse. What is the sun? It fell in reverse. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel like maybe you're not expecting for this to happen. You're not expecting to meet new friends, or to expand your social circle or your community. There's a, because this is vitality, this is happiness. The opposite would be the reverse. Maybe when you're feeling, just in time when you're feeling sad, like you're at your lowest point, you could be at your lowest point, and then here comes someone who's going to cut through that sadness, and a message again, gathering, coming together, enjoying simple pleasures of life, drinking, maybe going to pubs, going to pub crawls, or hopping through restaurants, bars, cafes, or maybe barbecue party, or being invited to some kind of gathering, birthday celebration, baby shower. um, you might end up getting engaged. For some of you, you might end up getting invited to a celebration for someone else. Again, I think this will come when you least expect it, when you're feeling a bit low, like, oh, I wish I could have this time with friends, these kinds of things. Someone is going to cut through that loneliness, and for some of you, you might receive a sense of clarity, a breakthrough in during this depression, during this isolation. Okay, again, I think this is all about expanding your social circle, people that you hang out with. Not necessarily not necessarily having best friends, these kinds of things. And I feel like it's good to build relationships from scratch. It's organic, it's even better. It's not forced. Okay, I'm just curious about the stork. What is a stork? Because I have a feeling these are two different situations. The storks. uh Sorry, got sidetracked, as I said. Yeah. Okay, this stork is uh whatever is confusing you, Taurus, about this partnership. If this is already an existing thing, it will be clarified. There's going to be an important talk coming to you about this union. It's going to be given to you. This important talk is going to be given to you. You could be related to a water sign. This might be yeah, this is about fulfillment. What fulfills you, what gives you this sense of happiness. Okay, what is going to be given to you? Oh, tell me about this important talk. I think maybe for some of you there's an existing relationship already. Okay, but with this serious conversation, maybe it's an on and off relationship, or this maybe there's been a recent argument or disagreement for this to come up here. Yes, someone is going to tell you about, yeah, someone is going to give you something here, an offer that you cannot say no to. And there's an ending. There's an ending, or something is finished, a project of some kind. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. But there's an offer that you cannot say no. Okay, 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, stuck at a crossroads. Yeah, someone's coming to you. You might feel hesitant. For this. Or you might feel hesitant, or you might end up saying abruptly no. It's a no, because you're scared. I think you're scared that they're going to cheat or deceive you again. Yeah, maybe you don't trust this person anymore. Yeah, Someone wants to give you a gift, okay? Somebody wants to give you a gift. You're quite special to this person. And they're coming here as a humble person, like, I'm sorry, but this is all I have. This is all I have. And to me, this is the best thing I could give. They've been waiting for this to be delivered to you. You see, it's like, look at the hermit. The hermit now possesses the star that was over here. And with the star card, it's a nurturing energy. It nurtures the ground. It takes the water from the pond and pours it to the soil to nurture the ground. There's a rejuvenation. There's a there's a much needed renewal. There's a sense of renewal here. And look, somebody planted the seeds, and it's like this person waited for a perfect moment to give this gift to you. As I said, someone is going to give you something that you're not going to be able to say no. This is an important gift. I don't know if it's an actual gift, like, because it's a cup, so it might be an offer or a gift that will make you, it's going to make you happy, it's going to make you fulfilled. You can't say no to this. It's a good one. The Wheel of Fortune is here. But there's something in you, Taurus, that feels like, I don't think I should accept that. I don't trust this person anymore. As I said, I think this person that you're dealing with could be, some of you, you could be dealing with a new person, like a recent new person. But for some of you, you might be dealing with someone that you've come across with, or you've been having an on and off connection, okay? Because they're pushing through. They're pushing through to finish a situation or a project. I don't know what this is. Okay, but look, it's like they took the star from this and put it in a lamp, and they want to give it to you. And the star card is about nurturing this sense of renewal of hope. So this person is looking to renew something between the two of you, and this is the best that they could do. But they're afraid that you're gonna say no to this, okay? But they're very drawn to you. They feel very drawn to you. Yeah, there's gonna be messages, maybe multiple messages coming in. 8 of Wands. Yeah, again, a sense of renewal is coming to you. There's going to be a resolution, whatever message you're going to receive, or a breakthrough or an invitation. It wants to resolve for the sake of reconciliation and resolution. This person is not giving up. And at the same time, as I said, Taurus, you could be the one that's not you're not too trusting with this person. Maybe they broke your trust in the past. Yeah, I think you're dealing with a water sign. You're not, I don't think you're talking to each other. I don't think you're talking. Okay, but there's a desire from the other side to reach out to you and offer this gift. There's a gift. But this gift is not an actual gift, like a gift of reconciliation, a very heartfelt offer to solve a problem. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. It's a very heartfelt offer, message that will put things into order, into balance. Like maybe there was a betrayal of trust with it because of the 5 of Swords. Okay, only if you're open to this. Obviously, if you're open. If you're not, we can't blame you. We have different circumstances. Or maybe they just want to end all this argument, this chaos, this conflict, so they can come home and maybe they can see the pets again, these kinds of things, whatever arrangement you're with or you're having with this person. But On another side, I feel like you're going to, I don't know, I saw it at the very beginning that there might be some kind of hooking up with this person. Maybe you're going to rekindle this old flame. I don't know. I'm hearing the words coming to town, okay? Maybe they're changing their location, their job for you. But have a blissful, playful um June, month of June for all of you. Good luck. God bless.